Over the past couple of days, I've had some moments which have made me incredibly angry. We've all had times where parents have let their kids run loose on the skate park, or even just not supervising their kids at the skate park at all, which can lead to the kids getting seriously injured. But recently it seems like I'm experiencing these moments every single day. But the worst part is I've had parents come at me for telling their children to stop playing at the skate park. These recent experiences have inspired me to make this video. Hopefully it doesn't come across as too much of a rant. My aim is that a parent or someone who is new to skate parks can watch this video and leave slightly better educated on how to act at a skate park. So first things first, I'm just going to say, skate parks are not playgrounds. I think a lot of parents are under the impression that skate parks are playgrounds and that they're for kids, and that they can just kind of let their child run loose on the skate park and it's fine. But if your child doesn't have a skateboard, a scooter, BMX or rollerblades, then your child should not be on the skate park. And you as a parent should also not be on the skate park unless you are supervising the child, helping them learn. If you're just walking around with your child on the skate park, then that's wrong, you shouldn't be there.
There's a playground there, why are they using this? It's a skate park, not a foot park.
The thing I see often at skate parks with parents and children is parents bringing a group of kids onto the skate park and then the kids running around, playing tig, hide and seek, whatever, running up and down the ramps, onto ramps. It's just incredibly dangerous. If someone who's using the skate park goes down a ramp full speed into a kid, you're going to seriously injure that kid, and the first person who's going to complain is the parents.
Smash your fucking head if you touch my boy again. Hanover Sheriff's Department.
Get the fuck out of here!
It's you, the parent, or the child who isn't using the skate park that is in the wrong. I'm going to give a recent example as to what happened to me 3 days ago. So I was at the top of a vert ramp, ready to drop in. I had my feet on the board and I was about to go down. Just as I was ready to drop in, a group of 4 kids on scooters jumped onto the side of the vert ramp at pretty fast speeds playing tig. They were chasing each other basically. I had to then pull myself back and stop myself from going down the ramp. If I had dropped in and gone full speed down that ramp and hit one of those kids, I have no doubt in my mind that I would have seriously injured one of those kids. I also would have hurt myself in the process. These kids were doing this for hours and hours and hours, just playing, running around the skate park, on the scooters, not really using the skate park for what it should be for. They were just playing games, chasing each other. And the worst part of all this is that the dad of one of the kids who was supervising this group was current at the skate park. He was actually on rollerblades at the skate park. After a few more little incidents with this group, I had words with one of the kids, basically telling them to stop playing at the skate park because it's not what they should be doing, it's dangerous, they shouldn't be doing that here. It wasn't until I had words with one of the kids that the dad then got involved, came to me in quite a threatening manner. At the end of the day, the parent and the kids here are in the wrong. He obviously sees this as a place where he can take his kids and let them just run riot. That is just not what skate parks are for. And this experience really angered me afterwards when I thought about it, because the second that he saw they were running around playing tig, chasing each other, he should have, stopped them, explained that this is not what they should be doing at the skate park. They should be using it to, progress, practice, just have fun doing whatever they're doing, but not play games which can endanger other people. The absolute minimum you can do is at least be aware of what your child is doing at the skate park. Don't let them run around, don't let them play games. And if you don't say something, someone else will, or even worse, the kid will get hurt. I guess over the past few years, since the influx of children coming onto skate parks, primarily using scooters, I used to always think that, it's scooter kids are ruining skate parks. But when you think about it, really, it's the parents here who are to blame, because parents aren't taking the measures to safely teach their kids how to use skate parks. They're kind of turning a blind eye to it, dropping the kids off, and not kind of supervising, or I guess for them not even understanding how skate parks work, maybe because they've not been on skate parks themselves before, which just adds to the problem. I think a good way to explain a skate park to a child or someone who's never used them before is that it's similar to a road. You wouldn't kind of run across a road, you would wait until you can go. You don't blindly use the skate park. You have to be aware of your surroundings, people who are on the skate park, what they're doing. You have to monitor other people, because if you don't, then that's where the accidents happen, that's where people break bones, have serious injury. At the end of the day, people just want to use skate parks in a safe manner. People don't want to come to skate parks and feel frustrated because parents have let their children run loose on the skate park playing games, and parents really need to kind of step up, ensure that their child isn't part of the problem here. And I hate as well that I guess skate parks have these unwritten rules, but these things are here to kind of ensure everyone is safe and that they can use skate parks for what they're intended for. And like I said, hopefully someone who has never been on Skatepark or a parent can watch this video and can kind of think a little bit about it, and then have a better understanding of how skate parks work. No one should have any bitterness towards little kids at skate parks or scooters at skate parks. It should just be that you can come to a skate park and safely have fun. Anyway, hope it wasn't too much of a rant. I really got into it, but I've had this building up me for a little while now, but I'm glad to finally get it off my chest. So hopefully it was informative for anyone who hasn't used skate parks. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you in the next one.